Hello and welcome to another episode of Trending Issues on Vanguard Live. And of course, here are the highlights. We have hashtag 183 in Lagos, hashtag Wike, hashtag Oji Uzokalo. We're going to go on a very short break, and when we come back, we'll discuss further on this highlight. We'll be right back.
You guys are doing something that is very wrong. After promising Lagosian that they are going to have 20 passengers in a bus for 200 naira. This is over 50 passengers in one bus. Can you imagine? And we're still paying the same ticket for 200 naira. I'm sure this is going to Lagos State government and they will see all what is happening here. You guys are doing something that is very wrong. After promising Lagosian that they are going to have 20 passengers in a bus for 200 naira. This is over 50 passengers in one bus. Can you imagine? And we're still paying the same ticket for 200 naira. I'm sure this is going to Lagos State government and they will see all what is happening here.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Precious Chukudi, and of course I'll be guiding you through today's trending issues. And the highlight still remains 183 in Lagos, hashtag Wike, hashtag Oji Uzokalo. So we're going to start with 183 in Lagos, and this is coming from the fact that there's a large number that's increase in coronavirus. I think this is the highest that Lagos has recorded since the disease started, and so people are talking about it on Twitter, and let's find out what they're talking about. And this is from Omo Kiton. She says, you see, 183 in Lagos, you still want to go to Domino's tomorrow. You know, still speaking about how people are, you know, trying to avoid not trying to avoid the crowded places and all that. And this is Tife. She actually has an image of what should be looking like now that we have 183 cases in Lagos, and she says mood as from tomorrow till the whole pandemic is over. And this is from Duke of Ibadan. So he says if the federal government does not approve a second total lockdown, 183 in Lagos is just a warming up for what is coming in weeks to come. That's really alarming. And this is from Blossom, and he says Lagosians are tweeting 183 in Lagos while ironing clothes to wear tomorrow. Speaking about the Lagos, we must survive every time, you know. And this is from Irunia, and he says when I saw 183 in Lagos, I thought my eyes made a mistake. Please, the government should hashtag extend lockdown before we turn to Italy. Considering how much there's an increase in, you know, death rate, as well as number of increase for those who have the virus in Italy. And we'll take this one from Dr. Akeola Trending, and he says 183 in Lagos is scary, to be honest. The rate at which this figure is moving up is scary. I hope we are not heading to the toughest time in the history of our economy. There is no doubt the lockdown might just continue next week. It seems like everybody's calling for, you know, extended lockdown. They want total lockdown because it's really scary. And this is from Kola Mide. He says 183 in Lagos. Please, who can prescribe a drug I can use and wake up on 25th of December? Well, I don't think you should be doing that. But then just ensure that you are staying safe and you stay clean. And away from 183 in Lagos, Wike is trending. And why he's trending? Because he's one of the governors that, you know, took the necessary steps immediately he started to hear about the whole coronavirus pandemic, in Nigeria. He ensured he took all the necessary steps, and he's trending on Twitter. And this is from Uno Amaro, and he's saying Governor Wike personally arrests 14 Fulani headsmen hidden in trailer conveying cows from the north into Rivers State. The headsmen are to be tested for coronavirus and prosecuted. The cows will be auctioned. Wike is not smiling. Okay, so this is from Aye Mojuba, and it says, I like this Wike style. On the streets enforcing a statewide lockdown. Even if he's faking it, it will be in record he stepped out. Nobody is perfect, but some people are pushing themselves beyond comfort zones, and that's what leadership is all about. Well, there are pictures of him doing what he should do, and also trying to protect the people's life. And also this is from Wodali PH. He says, we were asleep last night enjoying the comfort of our bed. Wike was out there protecting us. He caught people being sneaked into the state in a trailer load with cows from north. Come and rubbish his work with your cloud chasing tweets. He still loves you. Well, he does, because he's been ensuring that there are not really like so much increase of the coronavirus case, and is taking like strict measures to ensure that people are adhering to the total lockdown there, and providing foods and everything for them. And away from Wike, we're moving straight to Orji Uzor Kalu. Well, the street of Twitter is blazing hot with Orji Uzor Kalu, and let's take some of the tweets and why people are talking about it. And this is from Ayekoto, and he's saying that Orji Uzor Kalu is very lucky that a lacuna exists in his judgment. If he's wise, he would better enter into a out-of-court settlement, return the glaringly looted funds. If not, I don't see him escaping a fresh prison term if he insists on trial. And this is from Living King, and it says Orji Uzor Kalu has been released from prison by Supreme Court. If you are surprised, then you are from Somalia. Well, this is from Inibehi Efyong. He says the Supreme Court is right in settling aside the conviction of Orji Uzor Kalu. I have always maintained the view that it is unconstitutional for a judge of the Federal High Court who has been elevated to the Court of Appeal to continue to sit over cases at the Federal High Court. Well, everybody has their own opinion right now. And Living King is saying, okay, this is from Premier. He says that Orji Uzor Kalu is now a free man. He should be back to occupy his seat in the Senate soon. Let's continue to pretend all is well, while some set of people continue to loot. Orji Uzor Kalu is now a free man. Which way, my Abia people? Sigh. This is from CBN Governor Akin Shola AK. He says, breaking news, Supreme Court voids Senator Orji Uzor Kalu's conviction, jail term by Justice Amina Orji. The Supreme Court today, Friday, squashed the judgment that convicted and sentenced the former governor of Abia, Orji Uzor Kalu, to 12 years imprisonment. A lot of people are still talking about the fact that they are just surprised at the fact that the Supreme Court just released him like that. Well, these are some of the trends on Twitter, and of course there will also be other trends. And if you want to find out more about those trends, you can equally like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing across your screen. Remember that you can equally also check out our website, that's www.vanguardngl.com, for more stories. This is where we end it here on trending issues. Remember to stay safe, stay clean, and stay hydrated. Till I come your way next time, it's Precious Chukudin.
You guys are doing something that is very wrong. After promising Lagosian that they are going to have 20 passengers in a bus for 200 naira. This is over 50 passengers in one bus. Can you imagine? And we're still paying the same ticket for 200 naira. I'm sure this is going to Lagos State government, and they will see all what is happening here.
Thank you.